The Fort Bend County Fair has come and gone, but some folks don't realize that preparation goes on year-round. But these SMSD agricultural science students can tell you all about that.
Tonight we are doing final preparation for the Fort Bend County Fair. These students have been raising their animals for anywhere from 5 to 12 months. And so it's time to get their hair ready, get them clipped, and make sure that they are being fed the right things and everything's exactly where it's supposed to be before we haul animals into the show on Thursday.
So today, as every day goes, I'm out here feeding my cattle and my pig. But today is a little bit more important because we're clipping the pigs so that way for the fair their hair meets the requirements.
Well, for raising this animal actually started in the summer. I came up here every day in the morning and afternoon, washed him, walked him, taught him how to do his stance properly, and he also taught me a lot of stuff too.
I've been in FFA for 3 years. This is my second year raising an animal. Last year I raised a lamb, but he passed away, so actually this is my first year showing, so I'm really excited.
I think that they learn a lot about what's right or wrong when it comes to caring for animals, being in a show ring with other exhibitors, how to handle their animal properly. And then in addition to that, we're talking about serious time management. They've got to be able to do that. These kids are also involved in things like football and track and volleyball and most of them have jobs as well to help pay for these projects. So time management's pretty critical. And they got to be able to communicate with people. So if they need help, if they need, donations, if they're looking for extra advice, they have to be able to ask for that. When they go in the show ring with the judge, oftentimes they're asked questions. So they need to be able to answer those properly and be articulate. And it's all about the whole presentation of the project. It's not simply focused on that animal.
So all this school year, I have been out here twice a day, every day, even on the weekends, holidays, every day. I've been out here feeding my animals, working them. I have to halter my steers so they know to keep their head up. We walk them, set them up, make sure they know how to behave in the ring and how to behave outside of the ring.
Well, it taught me leadership and how to take responsibility for something that's actually living, not other than myself. It taught me a lot of stuff. It taught me value of hard work, if you will.
This summer I couldn't spend the night anywhere because of my lamb. It's not a bad thing. If you want a really good quality animal, you come every day, morning and night, and you feed him. Money shouldn't stop you from doing something, as Ms. Reed said. It does take a lot of money and time for your animal, but I like this a lot. I love doing it.
I think that raising animals is important because it shows you how to have a routine. Every day you have to be out here at a certain time in the morning, a certain time in the evening. Your animals don't know it's the weekend. You don't get to sleep in. And on top of that, it also teaches you responsibility because you have to know how to work and you have to know how to do things for yourself so that your animals are able to be fed and taken care of.
Watching little DeQuan grow from a wee little lamb to what he is now, he's probably going to be the Fort Bend County Fair lamb winner. He's going to win the whole thing.
I actually want to be a vet whenever I graduate, so I feel like having these hands-on with these animals is beneficial whenever I graduate.
Even if they're not going to win that buckle or they're not the grand champion, the desire to do it again and to have knowledge that they can share with other kids and be educated, I think that's for me the biggest part, is knowing that they've learned something and that they've been successful at it.
For Spartan Spotlight, this is Randall Williams.